back to my YouTube channel. So today I came up with 50 plus date ideas for you and your significant other during quarantine. So a couple of these ideas might include some items that you might not have in your home. I just want to say right now that if you do choose to go to the store to grab these items, please be extremely safe. Make sure you're social distancing yourself, not touching your face, and making sure that you're washing and sanitizing your hands to keep you and other people safe. But I'm not going to keep you guys waiting, so let's jump into the video. Number one, of course, is a movie night, which is probably the most popular date night that is happening during quarantine at the moment. All you need is just a movie, maybe pop some popcorn, lounge in your PJs, and just enjoy your night with your significant other. Number two is a video game day or like a video gaming night where you just sit down and play video games with them all night. Personally, I actually like having these types of dates every once in a while, and since you're stuck in the house, now's the perfect time to do it. The next one is a spa night or a pamper night. I absolutely love these, and so does Hunter. We usually do either face mask or nose strips or both. And it's great because with the whole quarantine thing going on, I kind of feel gross since I'm not going out and doing things. I don't know if that makes sense. So a pamper night makes me feel so rejuvenated and just refreshed, and it's just great to do something like this during quarantine. So the next two kind of tie in together, but it's just having like a cooking night together or baking a dessert to enjoy after dinner. Both of those are very intimate and just very simple things that could count as a date for you. The next one is a coloring date, which, I mean, may sound lame to some people, but I absolutely love it because I'm sure everyone has at least one coloring book laying around the house with some markers or crayons, and you just sit down and kind of just color with each other for a couple hours. It's super therapeutic and super fun. The next one is my absolute favorite. Hunter and I have done it like twice this week. But just build a fort. Grab all the pillows and blankets in your house, find your favorite spot in your house as well, and just build a fort. We set up some really cute lights, and we lounged in our PJs and just hung out in the fort all day while watching movies on our laptop. It was super chill and super fun, and I would recommend it to anybody. The next one is puzzles. We tried the whole puzzle thing, but we do not have the patience to sit down and sort them all out and do all that fun stuff. But if you are a couple that has tons of patience, puzzles are a really cool idea because you get to do it usually not just in one day, but it's like a span of days that you can do it for. So that will keep you busy during quarantine if you're into that type of thing. The next one is a painting date, which we absolutely love to do, and we do it quite often. We buy like either mini canvases or bigger canvases. It really just depends. And we always have acrylic paint and paintbrushes here in our house, so we like to do that every once in a while. I think it's really cute if you try painting portraits of one another, or I don't know, just paint something cute. I have a couple portraits that say like I love you more, I love you to the moon and back. I have one with a tree and a swing, and it has the date we got together on it. Like just cute stuff like that, or you can just paint whatever you want. It doesn't have to be something romantic. It's just fun to do with your partner. Next one is a backyard date. You can really make your backyard date however you would like. It's very personable. I just said backyard because it's nice to get out of the house, whether it be you go to the backyard and do a picnic or a campfire or a bonfire. You can take chalk and do like a chalk date and draw some stuff on the sidewalk. Hunter and I did that a couple years ago, and that was really fun. Just anything to get you out of the house, but you're still social distancing yourself is absolutely perfect because it's not only helping your mental health, but it's highly recommended to go out and get fresh air after being in your house for so long. But yeah, it's really fun to just go out and like lay out a blanket and have a picnic date with your favorite person ever. The next one is dress up, and the reason I'm putting this as a date is because you can turn it into different dates, if that makes sense. So by dress up, I mean put on whatever makes you feel confident, whether if you haven't done your makeup in a while or curled your hair, or if you want to put on your favorite tux or your favorite suit, just dress up. And I don't know about you guys, but it makes me feel a lot better if I just glam up and make myself feel better. And if you'd like, you can cook dinner and have your dinner all dressed up in your dining room. It's just something really simple, but it can mean a lot and just make your quarantine a lot better because you feel like you're, you know, it's personable to you guys. It's really cute. You get to see each other all dressed up, and then you just get to enjoy your night together. The next one I absolutely love. I have not done this yet. I mean, unless you saw my last video and you count turning Hunter into bowling ball as body painting, but I think body painting is such a cute date idea. Not only is it really intimate and personable, but it gives you and your partner a chance to be super, you know, artistic and be inspired by things and just kind of challenge themselves. So you can use body paint, acrylic paint on your body and just have them paint whatever they want on you. It's really fun, and it gives you guys, you know, that time to be just one-on-one and see what they can come up with. Doing like a board game night or a board game day. I really love doing days where we wake up and we just play board games all day long. It keeps you busy and your time goes by super fast. The next one is ordering food in, which I would not recommend doing a lot of during quarantine because, you know, you're going to want to try to social distance yourself. If they offer contact-free delivery, I would definitely go for that. But just ordering some food in and making it into like a candlelit dinner is really cute. It's cheesy, which I love. I'm such a romantic person. But if you order food in, set up some candles, you can dress up like I was saying earlier, and just enjoy your takeout. You know, it'd be a really fun, just romantic thing to do for each other. I also love this one, but doing a massage date. So you set up candles, you dim the lights, just very, very intimate one-on-one, give each other massages. It does not have to go further if you don't want it to, but just having a massage date in general is so nice and so relaxing. Everyone needs that pamper time. Even if you want to do like a pamper date / spa date, another good idea is to do a bath together, throw some bubbles in there. I know some people are kind of iffy on bathing together, but I think it's pretty romantic if you have like some wine, or you want to do, I don't know, wine, cheese, and grapes, or you don't even have to drink if you just want to sit in the bath. Some people like to bathe each other. It's really up to you. But yeah, like a bath, massage, you know, pamper night would be really cute, and those are actually just a couple different ideas. You don't have to do all of them in one day. It can be on a span of different days, so you have things to do during quarantine. So this one I'm pretty sure everyone has done, but starting a new show or season on Netflix or Hulu, I plan on definitely doing that because I have a habit of starting a TV show and not finishing it. I mean, I started Tiger King and we ended up finishing that one, but I would like to start and finish a couple of new seasons throughout quarantine as well. I also love this one, but it's kind of hard in Wyoming where the weather is kind of wishy-washy. But a night under the stars, or a stargazing night where you go out to your yard, or if you have like a truck, you can put some pillows and blankets in the back of the bed of the truck and just look at the stars and watch the stars all night. Just cuddle under the stars, talk about the world. I really like talking about conspiracy theories with Hunter. But yeah, that's a really fun date night to do, especially during the summertime, considering we don't know how long this quarantine is going to last. But I know the weather's getting nice in most places, so that would be a really cute date night. The next one is go on a long drive with each other. And this should be fine as long as where you are living is not on lockdown, and as long as you're social distancing yourself from other people. Honestly, just getting out of the house for myself makes me feel so much better. After staying in the house for a couple continuous days makes me feel kind of sick, if that makes sense. So going on a long drive really helps. If you take some snacks, or you want to like just go on a long drive, pull over, watch some Netflix on your phone with each other and eat some snacks, it's nice because it's simple and it's intimate. It's a really good date idea in my opinion, and I highly recommend for you to try it. This next one, Hunter and I actually did last week with my family, safely of course, but we did a backyard photo shoot where we took my camera and we got all glammed up and made ourselves feel really good about ourselves. And we went over to my mom's house in her backyard and we took a whole bunch of pictures, like 100+ pictures, and I think they turned out really, really cute. But it was seriously so nice just being able to glam up and make ourselves feel really good and being able to capture those moments on camera. It's really fun to play photographer for a little bit, but And it lasted quite a while. Like, we were out there for a good hour, hour and a half maybe, just taking pictures, and it's nice because you're not stuck inside. Once again, I think that's the main thing for me with quarantine, is being stuck inside. But it was really, really fun, and I highly recommend you doing it. And you don't even need like a fancy schmancy camera to do it. If you have a phone with a camera, which I'm sure you do, go and take some pictures, you know? Even if you do your own, like just a photo shoot with yourself, that helps you feel so much better during quarantine. The next one, Hunter and I did a couple summers ago, and it was super duper fun. But rock painting, that one is so much fun. I didn't expect it to be that much fun, but it was like a big hype for quite a while here in Casper. And so all you have to do is just find a couple rocks that's laying around, you know, your yard or somewhere near, grab some acrylic paint, some brushes, and just paint whatever your heart desires on a rock. Usually people go and hide them, so that way people can find them and re-hide them, but with the whole quarantine thing, I wouldn't really recommend going out to popular places and hiding them. But if you want to, just be very smart about it, have some fun, or just paint them and go hide them after quarantine ends. And then that gives you something to do after quarantine as well. I don't know how this one would work quite yet, but I think it'd be a really, really fun idea if you and your partner live with like roommates or something. Making your own escape room, I think, would be super duper fun. Just having someone come up with something and set it up for you guys, give you like an hour or two in the room and see if you can figure it out in time. I think that'd be super fun and super different. I've never seen anyone do something like that. I also very, very highly recommend this one. Hunter and I have only done a couples meditation once, and it was a guided meditation through a professional, and it was at a holistic fair. But you can do it at home. So if you and your partner are both comfortable with meditating with each other, I would highly, highly, highly recommend it, because Hunter and I felt so good after meditating. And it's crazy because whenever you communicate with each other afterwards, me and Hunter saw a lot of the same thing, which was really cool. But afterwards you feel so mellow and just connected. So I would highly recommend couples meditation. And if it works out for you, then I would do it more than once. Meditating by yourself is very, very good, but meditating with your partner is just as good for you and your mental health. So I highly recommend it. The next one is write a song together. I am not really a songwriter. I think Hunter kind of dabbles in it, but he never really, you know, wrote a song. But I think it would be super cute if you guys came up with a song together. You can try singing it and recording it. And it would take a lot of time. I don't feel like many people can write a song in, you know, 10 minutes. But if you can, I mean, props to you. But I think it would be really fun to be able to sit down and write a song together. You can do a tie-dyeing date with any cotton clothing and some tie-dye. Personally, I don't have tie-dye laying around the house, but I'm sure a lot of people do because it is a big trend. But tie-dyeing together is super duper fun. I love doing it every summer. So yeah, I highly recommend doing that during quarantine as well, because it's something you can do at home and you get to keep the stuff that comes out of it. So that's always a plus. This one I very much want to do myself, but learn a new language together. Whether it be French or Spanish or ASL, it challenges not only yourself, but it challenges your partner as well. Hunter and I really want to learn ASL, so we're not only able to communicate to one another, but we can communicate to people who are hard of hearing as well. But yeah, I think that's really awesome. You can't learn a new language in 10 minutes, so it's going to take some time. It'll make time pass by a lot quicker during quarantine, I feel. So I think that's something really unique and special that you can do during quarantine. The next one is create a scavenger hunt for each other. And I don't really know how easy that would be during quarantine. I think it'd be really, really cute if you wrote love notes and made them search for them throughout the house in the backyard, if that makes sense. It's just something simple that takes up time and shows them your appreciation for them. This one's kind of random, but something I would totally try doing. But try to beat a world record together, because why not? That'd be pretty fun, I would say. The next one is set up an obstacle course throughout your house. Gives you a second to act like a kid again, which I love doing. yeah, I think if you were to set up an obstacle course, like the floor is lava or something like that, it would be super fun and bring out that kid adventurous side to you again. And I love being able to do that with my partner, so I'm assuming you would love to do it with yours. So I highly recommend making an obstacle course together. A DIY water park is always a fun idea if it is nice and hot outside. Doing a sprinkler or water balloons if you have them, or at-home slip and slide, things like that. It might be a little bit for people in Wyoming to be able to do that, but if you live somewhere nicer where it's nice and hot all the time, a DIY water park is always a really fun idea. So Hunter and I's gym is shut down, which I'm assuming everyone's is, but working out at home is a great way to get your workout still on. I know some people are kind of insecure to work out in front of their partner. Hunter is my gym buddy, so it's not really a big deal for me. But if you haven't worked out with your significant other yet, I would highly recommend start working out with them at home first before you go to a gym to get comfortable with them. And hello, you're getting fit together. That's always a great thing to do. You know, Hunter is my #1 motivation when I'm at the gym. So if you feel very insecure or that you haven't been getting enough exercise during this quarantine, because trust me girl, I get it, I highly recommend working out with your partner at home. Scrapbooking is always a really fun date idea. Hunter and I have an adventure book that we scrapbook in. But if you don't have one yet, you can always search the pictures that you would like to print out. And if you have a printer at home, feel free to do so. But if not, be very careful if you do go out in public to print out your pictures. But if not, I would recommend, you know, waiting to do so. But just preparing yourself for a scrapbooking date would always be really fun and easy as well. Go for a bike ride. A lot of people are like pro and con. I feel like there's a good mixture of opinions on going on bike rides. I feel like as long as you're social distancing yourself, you will be okay. It is recommended to go outside and get your daily fresh air and your daily workout, because it is important to exercise. So I feel like a bike ride would be perfect, whether it be for 5, 10, an hour. Just make sure you're safe and taking care of yourself. I think it's really fun to go on a bike ride and then a picnic at the end. Yeah, just be very safe about it, and it should be a great date idea. Hide and seek, of course. I don't care who you are. Everyone still likes playing hide and seek. At least I do. Maybe it's because I'm a kid at heart. I don't know, but playing indoor or outdoor hide and seek is really fun always. So you can always do a hide and seek date. You can always go on BuzzFeed and take all of their quizzes, like their personality quizzes or their random quizzes, because I think it's always fun when the computer thinks they know me better than me. Hunter and I think have actually done it a couple of times where we just kind of get lost on the BuzzFeed site just taking random quizzes. It's really fun and it takes up your time. Yeah, I think that's a really cool idea if you're into that kind of thing. I like making fun of the answers, so I'll take a couple hours on BuzzFeed just taking random quizzes. I don't know if this is everyone's cup of tea, but watching a horrible movie and making fun of it. That's like an hour and a half probably minimum of time, where it's just so much more fun making fun of a movie with someone else there, because then you're laughing super hard and your stomach hurts, and you know, I think that's just a super weird fun date idea that I'm definitely going to be trying here soon. You can always fly kites in your front or backyard if you have them. If not, I think you can buy them at the Dollar Tree for, you know, $1. But yeah, fly kites during quarantine. Pretty self-explanatory, I would say. You can play charades, whether you live with your family or just your significant other. Playing charades is always a fun thing to do. It's really silly and gives you a moment to kind of get all of your hyperness out, because I know me and Hunter are having a hard time sleeping at night because we've been bored all day. So I feel like that'd be one way to, you know, tire you out but also have some fun. The next one is really cheesy, but writing each other love notes and telling each other how much you love each other. Just read them to each other. I think it's a really cute date idea. This date idea sounds so much fun. I actually didn't even know about this until I did my research on it, but it's called a power outage date. It's whenever you cut all the lights out, cut off the TV, you go without your phone, you light some candles, and you kind of just go on with your life like you would if you were in a power outage. So you can do like board games, you can do hide and seek in the dark, just things you would do during a power outage. I think it's a super cute idea. Just I don't know, it's so different. I've never heard of anything like that, so I cannot wait to try this myself. The next one, I don't know if you would really call a date idea, but online shopping together. I love doing that. Surprisingly, I have not online shopped all quarantine quite yet, but if you are wanting to like redo your home or you need this, that, or the other, just sitting down and online shopping with your partner makes it 10 times more fun than shopping by yourself. This one is really cute for all of my book readers out there. It's called a book club for two, and it's when you just have two of the same book and you sit down and you start it together. You can either read it out loud together or you can read them separate, and you kind of just catch up with each other, just like a book club. I think it's really cute and unique, and that'll seriously kill some time because books take a little bit to read. But if you're patient and you love reading books and so does your partner, I think that would be a super cute date idea. The next one is rearrange your house date or spring cleaning date. Everyone's probably like, that's not a date. Hunter and I love rearranging our house or our room or whatever because we are able to sleep so good after it's done, and it makes it feel like you live in a whole new place. I don't know about you guys, but we love it. So if you need to get your spring cleaning done, now is the time because you have probably nothing better to do, or rearranging your house is always the best thing to do in my opinion, and that takes probably a day or two. So yeah, I would recommend doing that as well if you're up for that. I love this one. So just put on your favorite playlist or slow dancing track, or you know, just your favorite music, and just slow dance in the living room or the kitchen. I love doing that. Or you can dress up and slow dance in your living room or kitchen. Super intimate, super cute, and it gives me butterflies when I do it, so I would recommend it to anyone, to be honest. And the last one is my absolute favorite, a nap date. Who doesn't love naps? Especially during quarantine. I would highly recommend having a nap date with your significant other. After I take a nap, I feel so much better. So, yeah, I would highly recommend that to anybody. Well, that's all I have for date ideas for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some inspiration on some dates for you and your significant other during quarantine. I know I'm definitely going to try out a couple of these. I have not done all of them quite yet, but I know I definitely want to do the power outage date. I want to figure out how to do an escape room. I want to learn a new language. I think a book club for two sounds super fun. Of course, stargazing. There's like a lot of ideas I would definitely want to try out, and I hope you guys want to try them out as well. If you do try out any of these, please, please, please tag me in pictures or let me know if you did it. I would love to see you guys getting all romantic during quarantine. Just make sure you're safe about it. Please, please be safe. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. If you like videos like these, let me know and I would be so glad to make more for you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please be safe out there. Make sure to social distance. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face like I just did. Just be safe out there, okay? I love you guys so much. Bye!